TIFU by sitting through my friend's orgy. So yesterday my friends, 2 couples, plus 1 single guy, and I went to brunch to go day drinking. And we ended up drinking a lot. It was all you can drink mimosas brought out with the big bottle of champagne and orange juice, cranberry juice, and they really stayed on top of bringing more out. As a group, we typically do drink a lot when we do go out on weekends. But not so early in the day. Or at least, if we do start early it's way more paced. Not against the clock of when brunch ends. We did also eat brunch. But still it was a crazy amount of drinking in a short amount of time. We ended up back at my friend's place, who was way more drunk than I usually see him, like on the verge of falling asleep, and he was laying down on the couch. I honestly can't remember what started everything off. I think it might have just been relatively normal where my friend and his GF started kissing. And the other couple was kissing, although as couples they've both never been big on public displays, at least in front of me. The other girl has always been fairly open. I've heard stories of her getting naked in front of the group etc. before. Eventually the 2 girls kissed and then my friend, his GF, were making out hot and heavy. And he was feeling her up. The other girl was kissing her boyfriend while the single guy was fingering her, which led to him eating her out. Anyway, without going into too many more details, my foo was that I had drank too much to just leave to drive home. And my car was there. So I couldn't really Uber home and just leave my car without it being a huge ordeal. And I didn't know what else to do but watch. At one point, the other girl even encouraged me to jump in, but I declined, saying my own girlfriend wasn't there to say it was okay or join in herself. We were supposed to go to the pool to continuing partying, so part of me was hoping this would all end and we'd move on to the pool like nothing happened. But I was just kinda shocked at it all and was watching it all go down, drunk in awe. At certain points going on my phone. The way my friend's house is, there was nowhere else to really go that guests would go. So I couldn't go to a different room and watch TV. I kinda feel weird about it now. Like I was a creep in the room or something. Even though I waited as long as I thought I needed to and there was nothing else for me to do. Like just walk around randomly outside, drunk, to finally safely leave and drive home. TLDR. My friends, 2 couples plus 1 single guy, got super drunk and essentially had an orgy. Since I have a GF who wasn't there I didn't join in. But I also didn't leave and kinda just watched for a while. Now I feel weird about it. That was polite of them to offer, so you got that going for you. You could have at least supplied drinks and snacks to them. Your only foo was not leaving. You felt uncomfortable and that is a good enough reason to leave. You should have called an Uber instead of forcing yourself to stay in an awkward and uncomfortable situation. An Uber home and then back the next morning for your car would have likely been better for you mentally than staying there. It's not your fault that they decided to have an impromptu orgy. So they should be understanding that you can't participate without your GF and want to leave. Moral of the story is I need a better friend group. Also, don't overthink it. If everyone else was cool with it, which I assume they were because you were there and they done the deed, just write it off as a life experience and move on. Couldn't you have gone to the pool alone? If you break up with your girl, this TIFU is gonna drastically change. https preview.red.it/dvzcunihitjjb1.jpg width equals 2604 and format equals pjpg and auto equals webp and s equals 228 ec 5f85d 143 ef 1270028.0 c188 feb 38 bo4 bbf6. This you op? Don't sweat it. You could have slept in the car. Gone to the pool, though being drunk in a pool is dangerous if you pass out. You could have take her an Uber home and Uber back the next day to get your car. No matter. It's done. It's in the past, bury it. And either get new friends or at least don't drink so much that you can't get back home. Should had put on a headset and started doing play-by-play. This is what Ubers are for.
Exclamation mark GIF.
Could have been like a corner man. Encouraging. Giving water. A towel. Maybe some ice to cool down. And some strategy. GIF. I've watched enough amateur orgy porn to know that there's always some random dude standing around. In the background. You're good. Don't worry. Nothing wrong with you being there. They obviously didn't mind at all. My fiance and I have done a lot of swinging, Andy can guarantee you. They were more turned on by the fact that you were there watching. That is a huge part of it. Don't feel bad. Consider it an experience. I commend you for not driving drunk and for declining because you're loyal. You're a good man. Let this go as an experience. Too many things in life that are too serious to let something like that get the best of you. Curious what your girl would think if you told her. Or if you did tell her. She would probably be pissed that you were even there watching, lol, even though you declined. I can't really imagine what kind of friend group does this after brunch. Of all things. Maybe if you're in college? I'm guessing your friends must be either very attractive or very ugly. You should have pulled at least one yellow card out as the ref. I probably would've walked around outside, yes. When your GF finds out about this event, do you think she will believe you just watched? I may have gone outside and called her and just kept her on the phone for the duration. I mean, you could have just sat in your car. Or even taken a nap in there until you were sober enough. Every group needs a fluffer.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.